Hey guys, it's Blair here at Time Trades. I want to show you how I use Time Trades to identify a couple of setups this morning. I'm here on Time Trades and I'm in the models screen, and on the models screen I can see a list of all of the models that are in the system, and more importantly I can see a breakdown of the forecast activity in each of these models over the coming trading days. So this is a series of time ranges. TD stands for trading days, so this is the next 1 to 5 trading days, and after that is the level of activity in trading day 6 through 10, etc., going out through trading day 25. And I use trading days instead of dates because of the difference in trading calendars between crypto and stocks. So it can get a little confusing. You can see the difference here when you turn on the end dates feature. Then you can see that Cardano or ADA has a different set of trading days than the stocks. So that way it's clear what everything is based on. So how did I use this? Well, I was looking for an options trade for this week, so I wanted to see what were the symbols that are the most active this week. So I sorted the trading days descending, so that way I can see all of the most active stocks right at the top. And let's go back and resort that. And we can see here that Twitter is one of the most active stocks, so I can just click on that and go to the chart and see what's happening. And it looks like one of the things I see on Twitter is there's a declining up volume heading into April 16th, okay? Or declining forecast of up probability, and a slightly increasing forecast of probability of a decline. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I entered Twitter as a short today, because it had that increasing momentum down, and you can see that that peaks on April 16th. Now, one of the things to be aware of is that when I'm basing a trade based on the up and down probabilities, as shown here, these tend to be less accurate than the pivot highs and pivot lows. But there's no real pivot highs or lows happening this week with Twitter. So this is the best information I've got to go on. And if we go back to the models page, we can see that Twitter here has an up-down accuracy rating of 93.9, so, or 93.09. That's not a percentage, by the way. That's actually much a more conservative rating than that. If you want to figure out exactly how it's calculated, you can mouse over the I there and it'll tell you. So that's Twitter. That's some of the background on why I entered Twitter as a short. The other one I entered this morning was Splunk, and what I really liked about Splunk here was that we've got up volume, and yes, not up volume, but in a probability of a 5-day increase. We've got up days that are forecast, and it's going into a 10% probability of a pivot high on Friday. Okay, so that tells me that there's good alignment there between the two models that are used. The other thing I like about it is it's, from a technical analysis standpoint, it's well positioned to break out of this bottoming pattern. So it's got a very clear horizontal trend line. It's been building up energy below the 141, 142 level, and it looks like it's ready to break out with this high probability of an increase as a tailwind. So hopefully we can see that up to around 150 by the end of the week. The last thing I do when I'm analyzing these stocks is I export the influencers. So there's other videos that show how to do that. So I export the lunar transits from the influencers page. And if we go to the lunar transits here for Splunk, we can sort of see what they are. And I export those into TradingView where I can do a more fine-grained analysis. And you can see down here, there's the TradingView Pine script. So I use the export functionality to basically copy-paste that into TradingView. We can go over here to TradingView and take a look at what I saw on Twitter. And one of the things I like to do when I enter a trade is I like to find the exit before I enter. So looking ahead in time, this is showing the Splunk lunar transiting aspects. So this is the script that I extracted or exported from time trades, pasted that into TradingView, and now that's generating these vertical lines here that show where in the lunar cycle are some good movements. So coming up here overnight, so this is Thursday night, between Thursday and Friday. We've got the number 7 influencer over up days, which is transiting moon, making a 60-degree sextile angle with the north node. And also a pivot high is also happening overnight. So it looks like Thursday the 15th would be a good time to take advantage of these positive aspects and consider an exit. On the 16th, we also have the number 1 up day happening overnight, and also the number 5 up day happening overnight. So Friday also looks like a great day to take profits as well. So you can see down here, this is where I was able to enter. It was right around the 143 area. We're up at 145 right now. If you can get a good entry on this, it's probably going to be a good trade this week. So that's off to the races. The Twitter trade isn't off to quite as strong a start as Splunk. You can see here where I went short Twitter. And of course, immediately it turned around to give me some pain. Let's add in the Twitter lunar transiting aspects here. So we're going to go down to the bottom and we're going to open up that script that I already imported. So we're going to add that to the chart and then close that. And now we can see where some good potential exits are for Twitter coming up from between Wednesday and Thursday. So basically Wednesday night, we've got the number 7 down day aspect happening. And things get a little ambiguous because we've got multiple aspects that are pointing in different directions. We've also got the number 1 up day aspect, number 6 pivot high, and number 1 pivot low happening that night. On the whole, I would interpret all of these as bearish, especially in the context of the daily chart and the daily probabilities that are seen on time trades. Then Thursday night this week, we've got a pivot high and we've got an up day. So definitely looks like I want to exit the Twitter short trade no later than Thursday. So if this turns around, I may start to take some profits Wednesday, but definitely Thursday I'm out of this one. Okay, so wanted to share that with you. Hope that helps. Have a good week trading, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.